कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः
Science is a way of life. Science is a perspective. Science is the process that takes us from confusion to understanding in a manner that's precise, predictive, and reliable. I, Jayashree Negi, on behalf of Abhay International School, is honored to present Science Exhibition 2021-22 E3 in front of you all. E3 Experience the experiments of Energizers. Young scientists of Abhay International School are delighted to present their exhibits in front of you all from grade 1 to 10. Let's explore the world of science with them.
Hello everyone, I am Sanvi Gaukar. As a mentor, I would like to introduce my topic sound. You have heard bird chirping, people talking, vehicles honking. Have you ever heard what is it that we are hearing from? Yes, it is sound. Sound is actually an energy that we can be heard from one sense organ, that is ears. There are different types of sound. The sound which is pleasant, mild and good to hear is called pleasant sound. For example, whisper and music. There are one more sound which is very loud, noise and irritating, that is called unpleasant sound. For example, honkings of the vehicles. Animals and birds, they create different types of sounds to communicate with each other. People sing when they are talking. What will happen if all the vehicles start honking at one point of time? Yes, it creates a noise. So as a responsible citizen, we have to follow some habits. We have to follow some good habits. Like when we are talking with each other, we should talk softly. When we are playing some music system and we watch television, we should keep the volume of the system low. We should not disturb the neighborhood and family member. So let's explore. Our little Abhayans are going to explore the experiment with my topic sound. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Energizers. I study in class 1 Division B. Today I'm going to show you a fun little sound experiment with help of a fan flute. For the experiment, you need some glue, tape and some pipes closed at one end. I am using sketch pens to make my flute. So going to play some music on my mobile. See, the grains get disturbed from their place. See, the grains get disturbed from their place. Just like that, the sound travels by disturbing the particles of medium to reach our ear. Then we can hear the sound. So next time when somebody says, "Shh, don't disturb," they actually mean don't disturb the particles of medium. Thank you. Hello everyone. My name is Rushni Vasne. I am studying in Abhay International School in grade 1. I am performing an experiment on sound. So sound is heard as an echo too. To show you the experiment of sound, I have one bowl and one cup. When I rub the rubber band, it will give you sounds. See. See? You can hear the sound. Now, bye-bye. I am Swara Mangesh Madik from grade 1B. Today, I got a chance to showcase you sound experiment. The aim of the experiment is transferring sound waves. Today, I did two things that are a tuning fork and a bowl of water. Let's see the experiment. I will hit the tuning fork and blow into the water. Then you can see a magic. See, the water sprays out. As you can see, the tuning fork vibrates and the sound waves transfer to the water and making it spray. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I, Ms. Simran Dixera, will introduce you all to the topic air. You probably do not think too much about air, but air is present all around us. However, we cannot see it though. So what is air exactly? Well, it's a mixture of different gases like nitrogen, oxygen, water vapor, carbon dioxide, etc. Air itself exists in gaseous form. It is completely invisible and inevitable. It plays the most important part of our life, that is, being essential for breathing. Air is also necessary for the survival of living organisms, including plants, animals, and microorganisms. We all know that there isn't air in space, and if you were to find yourself suddenly in the middle of space without a spacesuit, you would have known of how important air is to your survival. Air also supports human life in other many ways, apart from providing oxygen to breathe. So let us know more about the properties of air with the help of the experiments by our own dear Abhiyans who will perform it.
Hello everyone, my name is Arohi Prashant Pavulkar and my school name is Abhay International School, Grade 2, Division A and roll number 3. I am going to show you one science experiment. My science experiment name is Air Exerts Pressure. So let's get started. The materials required are one hair dryer, one bowl, few thermocol balls, one plastic tube. So now I am going to put the tube into the bowl. Now I am going to on the hair dryer. the balls are coming up. The science behind it is the high flow of air causes low pressure inside the tube, due to which the thermocol ball rises up. Thank you, everyone.
Hello everyone, my name is Anvika Sachin. I am studying in second year. Today I am going to show you an experiment on the topic air has weight. To perform this experiment, we need two balloons, one hanger and one needle. First, we need to hang the balloons on the hanger with the help of the thread. As you can see, both the balloons have equal weight. Then we will take a needle and burst one of the balloons to deflate it. As you can see, the weight of the inflated balloon is more than the deflated balloon. This is because air is a mixture of gases. It contains carbon dioxide, nitrogen and oxygen and many other gases. This makes air heavy. So this proves that air has weight. Thank you.
Abdul Kalam says, "Look at the sky. We are not alone. The whole universe is friendly to us and conspires to give the best to those who dream and work." My name is Divyasis Kumar Chaurasya from grade 2B. So today my topic is air or air exerts pressure and occupies space. Let's start. The required materials are a bottle, a balloon, a pointed object, a glass filled with water, and a container. Let's start. First, I will take the bottle and put the balloon. After putting the balloon, I will stretch its edges on the mouth of the bottle. After that, I will blow it. The balloon doesn't expand. Now I will make a hole in the bottle. I have already made it. See. Now I will blow it. See, the balloon has expanded. It happened because when there was no hole in the bottle, the air, because the air inside the bottle did not let the air of the balloon blow. That's why the balloon didn't expand. Now I will take the water glass and the container. First, I will blow the balloon. Then I will put my thumb on the hole after I blow it. I have done it. Now I will slowly put the water. Now I will slowly remove my finger. Do you know why did that happen? It happened because when I remove my finger, the air moved in and give the balloon a pressure, and the water spilled out. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Sri Jitesh Rajpurohit, studying in grade 2 and division B. Today I am going to tell you about air properties, and my topic is air has no color. What is air? Air is a mixture of gases, pollutants. Why we can't see air? Because air is surrounding everywhere, but air is colorless. That's why we can't see it. So today I am going to show बोला है मुझे पटाखे की स्मेल आ रही है जल गया देखो
हाथ नीचे रखो
As you can see, first we can't see it. But when firecrackers burn, we could see it. So through this experiment, we came that air has no color. Thank you for listening me patiently.
Hello everyone, my name is Sanvi Mohit Devkar. Today I am doing an experiment and the topic name is air expansion heating. And the materials are cold water, hot water, balloon, and an empty plastic bottle. Let's get started. First, I will take a balloon and an empty plastic bottle. And I will put it over the bottle's mouth. And then I will put in the hot water. Then I will put in the cold water. See, it's not working. And this is how air expands on heating. Thank you.
Hello friends, my name is Shayan. I am in grade 2 division B. Today we are celebrating National Science Day. My experiment is air has pressure. For this we need a balloon, a bottle, a tissue paper and a candle. Let's start. I will light the tissue paper and throw in, and I will put the balloon. Oh, see, balloon going inside the bottle. What made the balloon going inside? It is air pressure. Air from outside push the balloon inside the bottle. See, is air pressure. See how strong is pressure is. This was my science experiment to prove that air has pressure. Thank you.
Good morning, respected teachers and my dear friends. I am Banyu Ramesh Kontam from Abhay International School, Grade 2, Division B, Roll number 25. Today we are going to talk about one of the most necessary elements of our life, that is called air. Air has many properties, out of which one is that air does not have definite or its own shape. Let us perform one activity to know more about this property of air. So the things which I need for this activity are one air filling pump, a flattened balloon, a bag and other containers of different shape which can be filled with air. So let's begin, friends. So here is one flattened balloon which I have with me, which does not have any air in it right now. I have attached this balloon to the nozzle of this air pump, And now you can see that I'm filling this air. Oh look, air is taking shape of this balloon which is rounding shape. Like this. Likewise, some other things I have with me here are also filled with air in the same manner with this same air pump. But as you can see, air has taken shape of the thin cell containers in which we have filled in it, like a heart-shaped balloon, a star-shaped air cushion, and an egg-shaped toy. This shows that air does not have any definite shape. It takes the shape of the containers or the things in which it is present. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Labda Vadekar from 2nd A. Today I'm presenting an experiment on the topic air has no color. Today air looks invisible because it sends a very little color to our eyes. Air is a mixture of gases. Air is a mixture of gases, mainly of nitrogen and oxygen. Now let's see. This is a steamer. If we heat water, it turns into vapor because it's the mixture of air and water. That is vapor. Now, if we inflate a balloon in front of our face, we can feel air because there is the movement of our hair. But we can't see the air. Air has no color, but we know it, that air exists. We can feel the air when wind blows, flags fly, we breathe. So friends, let's stop air pollution and make the air fresh and clear. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I, Miss Nayan Mashukar, will introduce you to the topic water. Water is most significant substance for the life on the earth to function. It is equally important for humans as well as animals. Water not only helps us to survive, but it is a sign for our day-to-day functioning. Water is said to be universal solvent. When we change the container, the shape of the water changes. Is it some kind of magic? No. This is the property of water. Let us learn more about the properties of water with our budding rock stars who are going to perform the experiments. Thank you everyone.
Hi everyone, my name is Aradhya Vivek Prabhu from 3rd A, and today I am excited to explain the properties of water. Friends, did you know the different properties of water? Not sure? No problem. Let me explain with some simple tricks for you to remember the properties. First, let's collect things which are needed for the experiment. Water, test tube or glass, salt, tablespoon, color, beaker or a cup. Let me start with the first property of water. Water is shapeless. So now I am pouring the water in the beaker. Can you see water has now taken the shape of the beaker? Now let's pour the same water into the test tube. And see what's happened. Oh, now the water has changed its shape into the test tube. This shows water does not have its own shape. Water is tasteless. Let us find out why water does not have a taste. Let's take 2 test tubes filled equally with water. In test tube 1, I will add a pinch of salt. And in test tube 2, I will add nothing. Let's taste it now. I will taste 1 spoon of water from the test tube 2. There is no taste. Let's try from test tube 1. Water is salty. This shows water does not have any taste. So now you can easily understand with help of the experiment that water is shapeless and tasteless. Thank you everyone.
My name is Anna Vilasvedya from 3rd A. My experiment name is Properties of Water with Density. My experiment aim is dissolving salt in the water, changing density of water. Material requires 2 lemons, 2 glasses, salt, spoon and water. So let's start. Fill 2 glasses with water. And in the one of them put salt and mix it well until the salt is dissolved completely. Put lemons in each one. Oh, it's magic. 1 sinks and 1 floats. Observation. It's happened because 1 lemon sinks because the density of lemon is higher than the density of water. That's why it sinks. And our other glass, the lemon floats because the density of glass water is higher than the density of lemon, so it floats. This is because adding salt in the water become dense. As salt is dissolved in the water, salt add mass. So the density of water is higher than the density of lemon. So lemon float. This is a reason that the lemons float and a lemon sinks. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Master Chayam from Abhay International School, Division Grade 3B, roll number 60. Today I am going to show you an experiment on water has no color. Materials required for these experiments are water, glass, watercolor, brush, tomato, green leaf, blue bottle cap and brown sketchbook. First we will do the comparison between the colors in the water and the things. Tomato have red color, green leaf have green color, blue bottle cap have blue color, brown sketch pen have brown color, but the water have no color. So first I will pour orange color in the water. the water has taken the orange color. Now I will pour the white color. See, now the water has taken the white color. Now I will put the green color. See, the water has taken the green color. Observations. Observations are when we put any different color in the water, water takes that color. Conclusion. From this experiment, we learn that the water has no color. Thank you. Good morning, respected teachers. I am Amit Ambako from grade 3B and I am going to do a science experiment which shows that water occupies a space. Materials required are an empty glass, bottle filled with water and blue ink and tray. First, I will add the ink in the bottle. Close the lid and shake it well. I will put the glass in the tray. Start pouring the colored water in the glass. Continue pouring even after the glass is full. We observe that after the space in the glass is full, it overflows in the tray and fills its space. This proves that water occupies a space. Thank you.
My name is Redon Sachin Senchi. I am in class 3rd B. My roll number is 26. Today I am going to present one experiment on water properties. The aim of the experiment is which object float on water and which object sink in water. The material required for this experiment is one leaf, one key, one sharpener and one key and one container with water. First I put all the things in container. Now you can see the leaf and pen cap is floating on water because they are lighter than water, and sharpener and key is heavier than water, that's why they are sink in water. Now this experiment I will perform with oil. First I take one glass of water and some oil. Now I will put that oil in this water. Now you can see the oil is floating on water because the oil density is lower than water and water density is higher than oil. Thank you.
I am Varsha Tiwari. Today I am going to introduce a topic, organs and organ system. Humans have 5 vital organs and survival without any of these would not be possible. These organs are the brain, heart, lungs, liver and kidneys. These organs are categorized into various organ systems. Let us educate ourselves with more about organs and organ system. You very well know that a cell is the basic unit of life. But can a single But this is only in lower organisms, like for example, amoeba, etc. The organization of organs and organ system in multicellular organisms is very crucial for the effective functioning of the whole body. Let us learn more about organ system from young Abhiyans.
Good morning, respected teachers and my dear friends. Myself, Nitchandra Gaikwad, grade 4. Today, I am going to explore digestive system. So, this is our modern digestive system. So, let's begin. The food you eat takes an incredible journey from top your mouth to bottom of your anus. The digestive system is made up of gastrointestinal tract. The tract includes mouth, food pipe, gallbladder, stomach, liver, pancreas, small intestine, large intestine, and anus. So let's see the parts of our digestive system. First is mouth. Digestion is started in the mouth. Teeth help to break down and chew food and mix with saliva. Number 2, food pipe. The food passes through the food pipe from mouth to stomach. Number 3, gallbladder. Main function of gallbladder is to store bile fluid. Bile fluid helps to break down fats. Number 4, stomach. Inside the stomach, the food is broken down with the help of chemical called digestive juice. Number 5, liver and pancreas. Inside the liver and pancreas, the liver and pancreas produce digestive juice which enter in the small intestine. Number 6, small intestine. Digestion is completed in the small intestine. The useful nutrients are absorbed into the blood. Number 7, large intestine. The undigested food passes into the large intestine. Number 8, anus. Feces are removed through our body from anus. Digestion is very important in order to stay healthy and function properly. Thank you.
My name is Rihanna Taranjan and I am from our international school, and today my topic is organ system. Our body has many organs. So each organ has a special job to do in the body. Now I am explaining about the nervous system. Nervous system actually splits into two parts: the central nervous system and the peripheral nervous system. I am going to explain about the central nervous system. It is made up of two major parts. First is brain and the second is spinal cord. Now let's see about the human being. This is the human being. The first part of our brain is cerebrum. The cerebrum takes the 85% of our brain and it controls the muscle due to cerebrum. This is cerebellum. The cerebellum maintains a balance and regulates the balance due the cerebellum. Now, the first lobe of the brain is the frontal lobe. The frontal lobe is used for concentration, planning, motor control, and speech and smell. This is the parental lobe. The parental lobe is for the touch, pressure, taste, and the body awareness. This is the typical lobe. The typical lobe is for the hearing and facial conditions. Due to the typical lobe. This is the occipital lobe. The occipital lobe is for the vision. This is modula oblongata. It is for the emotion and surviving insect is called as modula oblongata. This is the brain stem connected to the spinal cord. It controls those parts of our body that do not have to work on it, like breathing, maintaining the heart rate, and digesting food, etc. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. My name is Dhruv Lamani from grade 4A. Today I will explain excretory system. Excretory system is also known as urinary system. Urinary system have four parts. First, kidney. Kidney is a main part of urinary system. They are bean structure, one arising from each kidney and connecting to urinary bladder. Third, urinary bladder. Urinary bladder is muscular sac-like structure. It is positioned at the lower end of abdomen. Urine is stored inside urinary bladder. Fourth, urethra. Urethra is a small muscular tube. Urethra is connected with urinary bladder. Urine is released from our body through urethra. Now I will show the experiment. First, we will take this water and I will pour it. You can see that first the water comes in kidney and purified, and through the ureters it goes in urinary bladder. And if the urinary bladder is full, it will remove all the waste particles.
Myself, Master Prathamdeepak Balera. I am studying in 4th A in our International School, Kiroli East. Today is Science Exhibition. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all in Science Exhibition. So let's fun with science. Today's topic is organ system and my subject is excretory system. I use a scale and a model of excretory system. The aim of my today's topic is to learn about what is excretory system and how it works in our body. Now we will talk about excretory system. The excretory system helps in removing waste from our body. The process by which the waste gets removed from our body is called excretion. The excretory system is made up of a pair of kidneys, a pair of ureters, a urinary bladder and a urethra. First we will talk about kidney. Kidneys are a pair of bean-shaped organs. They filter the blood and pass waste products through ureters in the form of urine. Next is ureters. It is a muscular tube that connects the kidneys to the urinary bladder. They carry urine from the kidneys to the urinary bladder. What is next? Urinary bladder. It is a muscular organ that collects urine from kidneys before passing it out of the body. It is an elastic organ. Next is urethra. Urine is removed from our body through urethra. So what we learnt in that excretory system of human body? The excretory system consists of organs which remove waste and toxins from the body. So that the excretory system is very important system of the body. Thanks for watching me.
My name is Arya Vilas Vaidya. I am from grade 4A. Today I am going to present you digestive organ system model. Digestion is the process by which large insoluble molecules of food are broken into smaller soluble molecules which can be used by the body. We take food in mouth, and where food is broken into smaller pieces as people chew and mixes with saliva which contains a amylase enzyme. Food then passes down from the esophagus to the stomach. The stomach contains stomach acid, hydrochloric acid, which breaks the food further. The food goes slowly in the small intestine. In this way, liver adds alkaline brine to the mixture. Also, pancreas add 3 digestive enzymes in the mixture. The nutrients are absorbed by the walls of small intestine and transported to cells
body by blood. Food is slowly transported to the large intestine, where water is absorbed from food, and the undigested food is passed from the rectum as feces. Then the last part of journey is feces are passed out from the anus from the body. Let's see how it is work. First, the food goes from mouth, then from the esophagus to the stomach, from the stomach to the small intestine, and then from the large intestine to rectum and then anus. Thank you.
I'm Ms. Rupali Patu, in charge of the topic traditional food. Food is the basic need to stay alive. Moreover, it is the need of every living organism. Therefore, it is said that not to waste food. Our world consists of different types of cultures, and these cultures have variety of food dishes in them. Traditional foods are nutrient rich and have long history of supporting health and wellness. Also, traditional ingredients and raw materials actually can boost the health and medicinal and nutritional values of the traditional food, which has been well documented in all the countries. To achieve wellness, the body needs nutrients from real food. Eating traditional food helps us to avoid many health issues like allergies, asthma, digestive and cardiovascular health issues, obesity, etc. So, in this pandemic situation, eat healthy and stay healthy. So, let's see yummy, delicious traditional food our Abhayans are going to perform.
Welcome everyone. My name is Shanti Prakash Mandakar. Today we are for science tuition. Our topic name is traditional food and my subtopic name is steamed modak. Steamed modak is Maharashtrian famous sweet food. It's specially made during the first day of Ganesh Chaturthi to welcome Ganesha. Materials required are water, rice flour, coconut, jaggery, ghee, cardamom and salt. Ratio of its mixture: outer covering and inside mixture. For outer covering, we are going to use water, 2 cups of water, 2 cups of rice flour, teaspoon of ghee and teaspoon of salt. For inside mixture, we are going to use 2 cups of coconut, 1 cup of jaggery, teaspoon of ghee and teaspoon of cardamom. Now let's learn about nutrition value of ingredients. In rice rich in carbohydrate, coconut rich in potassium, jaggery rich in magnesium, ghee rich in energy, cardamom rich in phosphorus, and because of all of this, one modak contains protein, carbohydrate, fiber and fat. Because of modak, we got 6 amazing health benefits of modak. Care of constipation, boost immunity, protect the heart, sweet treat for the diabetes, women-based food, and regulated thyroid. We should order healthy and homemade food. Eat healthy and stay healthy. Thank you.
My name is Drupika Madhukar Brahmane, studying in 5th A. Today we are celebrating the science exhibition, and for science exhibition my topic is traditional food. For traditional food, I am presenting you the Maharashtra's traditional food, Puran Poli, which is served with milk and amti. Now let us have a look on the ingredients which are needed to make Puran Poli. Chana dal, wheat flour, jaggery, water, salt, oil or ghee. So, Puran is made with chana dal and jaggery, and on another side we need dough to make poli, which contains wheat flour, water, salt and ghee. Now let us have a look on the nutrients which are present in the ingredients. Chana dal. Chana dal is rich in folic acid, which nourishes our scalp and reduces the hair fall. Wheat flour. Wheat flour provides us
my dear teachers and my dear friends. My name is Hitri Dipachara from Class 5th Division B. Today we all are going to learn about nutritional traditional food item dhokla. It is mainly from Gujarat. However, now it's famous all over the world. So, it is not only soft and spongy and delicious, but it's also nutritional. Now, we are going to also discuss about its ingredients and its nutritional values. So, let's learn about its ingredients. So, here we have chana dal, rice, curd, turmeric, salt. And for tempering, we are going to use hing, cumin seeds, mustard seeds, curry leaves, sesame seeds, and oil. For garnishing, we are going to use coriander, coconut. So, like that, here our dhokla are ready. They are so soft and spongy. So now, let's learn about its nutritional values. Chana dal has protein and rice has carbohydrates. Curd has calcium and good bacteria, and it also helps in fermentation. And fermentation promotes healthy gut and easy to digest. Dhokla has nutrients like vitamin K, folic acid, and biotin. So friends, in this pandemic situation, we shouldn't eat unhealthy food, fried food. Instead of that, we should switch to healthy, nutritional food, traditional food like dhokla. Bye.
Hello friends, myself Prisha Prashampara from our international school in Maharashtra Kuje. There are different traditional recipes for laddu. This is chana dal, urad dal, moong dal. These are rich in protein, vitamin, minerals and keeps our heart healthy and controls the diabetes. This is edible gum. It is Ayurvedic and it can recover from some kind of illness. This is a leaf. It is rich in protein, vitamin and minerals and fiber and iron. It is used for our muscle mass, digestive issue, cough and asthma. It is good for our cough and asthma. This is fenugreek. This is rich in vitamin and minerals and it controls the blood sugar and it is rich in vitamins. This is dry fruits and nuts. It is rich in vitamin, minerals and it controls the cancer. This is jaggery. It forms the blood and it cleans our lungs. This is ghee. It has so much fat, but this is also a traditional medicine only. After mixing this all, it will look like this. We need to use ghee and make laddu. And all these make my laddu so yummy. So eat healthy and stay healthy. Thank you.
Hello everybody, my name is Jaya Dilkar. On this occasion of National Science Exhibition Day, I have prepared dosa and chutney. Dosa and chutney is a very famous dish from South India. It is good for our digestion system and it is having proteins and it is having less fats. Then we are going to use rice, urad dal and some methi seeds. We have to wash it all and we have to keep it overnight, approximately 6 to 7 hours. After that, we have to keep it and then we have to grind it in a mixer. After that, we have to keep it in for fermentation for again 6 to 7 hours. And then your dosa batter is ready to be a good dosa. After that, we have to make some chutney. For chutney, we are going to use coconut, some curry leaves, chilies and some salt. Then Grind all the ingredients of chutney and your chutney is ready to be served. Serve hot dosa and chutney. Thank you.
Hello everyone, myself Archana Ambe, Grade in charge of SIC, would like to present my views on Sustainable Development Goals on the topic Zero Hunger, goal number 2. The goal to be achieved till 2030 is end hunger, achieve food security, improve nutrition and promote sustainable agriculture. My dear students, imagine the world where hunger is not the major cause of death. Hunger is an alarm signal sent by body when stomach is empty and the blood sugar level decreases. Malnutrition occurs when the body adapts to the prolonged absence of food, losing weight and functioning more slowly. There are many causes of hunger like overpopulation, unemployment, food poverty, global warming, agricultural productivity, wastage of food, etc. Many of us are not even aware its adverse effects on our economy, health, education, equality and social development. Remember, we can make changes in our life at home, work, or in community by supporting farmers, sustainable food choices, and supporting good nutrition and fighting food wastage. Let's take a pledge that we will achieve goal number 2, zero hunger till 2030. So, together we will build a better future for everyone where there will be no such individual left out who died due to hunger. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Bhakti Salim studying in grade 6B. Would like to draw your attention on the topic reduction of food waste. Food waste refers to food that completes the food supply chain up to a final product of good quality and fit for consumption but still doesn't get consumed because it is discarded whether or not after it is left to spoil or expire. Before throwing or wasting food, think of all the starving children in the world. Food waste is accepted as a fact of life, but this attitude to wasting food needs to be changed. Let us now have a quick look at how to reduce food waste at home. First is plan your meals. Planning is the first step. It helps us to how much we have to consume. Second is know how to store your food. We have seen that the stored food is easily attacked by insects, so it is very important to store food by maintaining its temperature. Third is understood use by versus best before dates. Always purchase the food product by looking the expiry and manufacturing dates because overdated products cause harmful effects to the health. Fourth one is use what you have. Exactly respect what we have because human beings want it's never ending. Fifth one is avoid serving too much. We must know our health criteria, avoid overeating or else we may suffer obesity or other health related issues. Always eat the amount which body needs. Sixth one is know your mold. Individual must be aware of their requirement. Seventh one is share extra food with others. This common practice need to implement it so the person who needs food gets benefited. And the eighth one is repurpose waste where possible. So, applying these simple practices in our daily life, we can attain sustainable development goal number 2, zero hunger till 2030. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Chintan Sachin Bhokte. I am studying in Abhay International School in grade 6C. Today I would like to present some views on the topic junk food and its effects for science exhibition Zero Hunger. Junk food is termed as junk food because its component contains of waste, unhealthy and unimportant materials. Its components are oil and trans fats instead of good omega fats, sugar, fats, caroline, minimal to no proteins and fibers.
Having junk food destroy the food cycle. Junk food is tough to be digested because it contains a high amount of fats and carbohydrates, which is not good for our body. Our health is in our own hands. We have a choice either to destroy it or to preserve and conserve it and live a safe and healthy life. Let us all make the choice sooner rather than we regret our decisions when we have weight gain, type 2 diabetes, depression, cancer, tooth decay, indigestion and many other diseases. Let us all please to do so by avoiding the harmful products that destroy our body. Instead, go to fruits and vegetable vendors and exercise a good and healthy lifestyle and unhealthy body. These small changes can give many beneficial outcomes and we must start it today itself immediately. Hence, one should say no to junk food and yes to healthy diet which help us to be safe and healthy. Let us start to live a safe and healthy life. These are some more other side effects of junk food. These are some examples of junk food and these are some examples of healthy dietary. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Jia Moidewkar. Today I am going to tell you about how global warming affects on agriculture. First you can see my model. Okay. Global warming means increase of temperature on the Earth's atmosphere. The Earth gets hotter due to the harmful rays of sun, but the ozone layer stops the harmful rays of sun entering the Earth's atmosphere. You can see the model. As we know, global warming makes the Earth hotter. If the temperature of the Earth rises, it may affect human being. In terms of food and shelter. Plants would not be able to grow. Human beings may suffer from skin diseases. Agriculture would not be possible at all. No food will be for survival of human beings. And hunger will arise. So it is very important to protect the ozone layer from the harmful radiations of sun. Thank you.
Hello everyone. My name is Khanak Kataria, studying in grade 6C. Would like to present my views on the topic food poverty. Do you ever think about the millions of families and kids that suffer from not being able to have food? You should be very grateful if you have a family to provide food for you because not every kid does. Importance of food in our life. Food is the third most essential thing for life after air and water. A person cannot survive without food for more than a few weeks. This shows the importance of food for life. Food is generally consists of carbohydrates, proteins, fats as major components and minerals, vitamins as minor components. All of these components are useful for a healthy body. What is food poverty? Food poverty encompasses both the affordability of food and its accessibility within local communities. Food poverty is worse diet, worse access, worse health, higher percentage of income on food, and less choice from a restricted range of foods. Food poverty is about less or almost no consumption of fruit and vegetables. People affected by food poverty. Over 5 million people in the UK struggle to get enough to eat. 24,000 people die of hunger each day, 16,000 of whom are children under 5 years of age. In addition to this, 1,800 million people, or 1 in every 6 people, are malnourished, 200 million of whom are children. As a result, the average life expectancy where hunger is serious is low. Causes of food poverty. Food poverty is caused due to various reasons. Few of them are like jobs, losses, and unexpected expense, changes in housing, low wages that do not cover the cost of living, or disability that prevents an individual from accessing health food as needed. Needs action against food poverty. We know that modern hunger is unacceptable, so need to plan projects and campaigns that change policy and practice at the national and local level. Many councils, community groups, and others are taking action to ensure people are able to eat and to address the root causes of people's difficulties. Ensure local communities are able to access healthy, affordable food in dignified manner, and we need to support local coordination and push government, councils, and other statutory organizations to take responsibility for ending hunger. Thank you, everyone.
Hello friends, myself Manasvi Wadikar from 60 would like to express my thoughts with help of poster on the topic Sustainable Development Goal number 2 Zero Hunger. In this poster I have shown two causes of zero hunger, that are overpopulation and food wastage. Throwing away food is like stealing from the table of those who are poor and hungry. Overpopulation is no less than a cause that poses a permanent threat to the development of any country. It is essential to stop the flood of population. A country's ability to feed itself very much depends on three factors: ability of land, accessible water, and population pressure. If there are more people with limited resources, they cannot meet the basic need. And if basic needs are not fulfilled, the country's development and economy began to unravel. It is well known that the world is already overpopulated today at 7.7 billion and is predicted to have 9.7 billion people in 30 years' time in 2050. Worldwide, enough food is produced to feed everyone. Yet this food produced does not always reach those in need. As a result of food deflects, nearly 1,000 million people do not get enough food to eat. Over 400 million are chronically malnourished. Every year, 11 million children under the age of 5 die from hunger or hunger-related disease. If we want to stop to hunger, we need to understand the diverse causes that bring it about. In order to do that, one must indulge in proper family planning and creating balance in society for a better world. If we could stop wasting food, imagine how many more people you can feed. Thank you.
Hello everyone. My name is Ved Shilgaonkar, studying in grade 6B. Would like to present my views on the topic balanced diet using a food pyramid. Since different foods have different nutritional values, it is not possible to obtain all the nutrients we need from a single food. According to the healthy eating food pyramid, we have to eat a variety of food among all food groups as well as within each group in order to get different nutrients and meet our daily needs. Neither eating too much nor too little is good for health. Every day we need a specific amount of nutrients to maintain optimal health. If we do not eat enough, undernutrition and symptoms of deficiency are likely to develop, while overnutrition and obesity can be resulted when we consume an excessive amount of any type of food. Therefore, we have to eat right amount of food to stay healthy. This is a healthy eating food pyramid. We should eat most grains. We should also eat more vegetables and fruits. We should eat moderately meals like fish, chicken and egg. Alternatives and milk, butter and cheese. We should eat less oil, salt and sugar. We should drink adequate amount of fluid such as water, tea, clear soup, etc. every day. So, by knowing a proper balanced diet in our daily life, we can attain Sustainable Development Goals number 2, Zero Hunger 2013. Thank you.
And all present here. I, Ms. Global Insani, would like to introduce the topic Sustainable Development Goal number 15, Life on Land. Mission statement of Sustainable Development Goal number 15. Protect, restore, promote sustainable use of terrestrial ecosystems, sustainably manage forest, combat desertification, halt, reverse land degradation, and halt biodiversity loss. Our international school has organized this science exhibition to make students aware of sustainable development and its goals to be achieved in the near future and to develop scientific attitude in the students. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. My name is Abhigya Shetty from 7C. My topic is desert ecosystem and desertification. Earth is the only planet where life is possible and comprises of an atmosphere, ecosystem and different land formations that are necessary for the survival. Earth is 70% covered by water and remaining part is covered by land. 1/5 of Earth's land is covered by desert. Every continent on the earth has a desert and every desert has its own ecosystem, which is known as desert ecosystem. Desert ecosystem is the driest ecosystem of the world and this is the reason it has less vegetation and less diversity of life. It is one of the part of terrestrial ecosystem. Plants and animals of desert ecosystem have mastered in the art of survival in harsh conditions. Desert ecosystem is basically devoid of any rainfall or precipitation. There are 4 types of desert ecosystem. First, hot and dry desert ecosystem, coastal desert ecosystem, cold desert ecosystem, and semi-arid desert ecosystem. Desertification is a degradation of land in which it loses bodies of water as well as vegetation and wildlife. It is caused by a variety of factors such as climate change and human activities. Solutions for desertification are drip irrigation, water management, improving the quality of soil, planting more trees, contour trenching, and restoring soil fertility. In totality, it is a crucial part of Earth and is beneficial for plants, animals, human beings, and the environment of the world. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Angel and John from grade 7C and I'm going to talk about biodiversity. Biodiversity plays a major role in maintaining the balance of the earth. Furthermore, everything depends upon the biological diversity of different plants and animals. But due to some reasons, biodiversity is decreasing day by day. If it does not stop, then our earth could no longer be a place to live in. We must take steps towards biodiversity conservation by preserving the health of air, water and soil. Don't send chemicals into waterways. Choose non-toxic chemicals at home and office. Bike more, drive less. Shop wisely, buy less plastics and bring reusable shopping bags. Stop deforestation. Stop deforestation. Environmental laws should be followed strictly. The less water we use, the less it will be wasted because it will eventually end up in the ocean. Poaching and hunting of animals should be prevented. Endangered species of plants and animals should be saved in their natural habitats. Public awareness should be created regarding biodiversity conservation and its importance. Plant a tree on your birthday. Tree provides food and oxygen. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Mit Sandeep Blake and I am from 7th B. My topic is biodiversity and ecosystem. Biodiversity is the different kind of organisms you can see in one area, like varieties of animals, varieties of plants, fungus and even microorganisms like bacteria that makes our whole natural world. Ecosystem is a community of living organisms along with their natural habitats. The network of living and non-living organisms is called ecosystem. To protect our biodiversity, we have to reduce invasion species, habitat restoration, reduce climate change, and grow plants, harvest water, and more are over here. Stop pollution, recycle, save water, don't cut trees, save animals, grow plants, do not litter, and use cycle. We have the biodiversity web here. From the energy of the sun, the plant gives out oxygen and it breathes to the birds and so on. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone, this is Radhika Kishore Thakur and today we will be reviewing a topic named as Preservation of Biodiversity and Ecosystem. Preservation of Biodiversity and Ecosystem, presented by Radhika Kishore Thakur, 7th B. What is biodiversity and ecosystem? Biodiversity basically refers to all of the varieties of living organisms, habitats, etc. that can be found on the earth. Biodiversity is actually a short form of biological diversity. It further divides into three types: genetic diversity, species diversity, ecosystem diversity. An ecosystem is a geographic area where plants, animals, and other organisms, as well as weather and landscapes, more like an habitat, work together to form a community of interacting organisms and the environment. Unfortunately, the whole community, biodiversity, and the ecosystem is getting decreased in large numbers day by day. Many biologists say that we are currently experiencing a sixth mass extinction that mostly has to do with the activities of humans. Here are numerous recent extinctions of individual species that are recorded in human writings. Some of the earlier and popularly known examples are the dodo bird and the Stelis sika. The dodo bird became extinct around 1662 and the Stelis sika became extinct in 1768. But that shouldn't stop us from preventing it. There are some ways for the preservation of biodiversity. I won't be using the term ecosystem since it comes under the types of biodiversity. Supporting local farms. This helps to keep the money in the local economy and supports agriculture efforts to conserve biodiversity. Plant local flowers, fruits, vegetables, etc. By supporting local wildlife, you are helping to preserve the biodiversity of your area and supports its local ecosystem. Taking shorter showers. Limiting an efficient amount of water to shower would help a lot too, since water is also a part of biodiversity. Knowing the source. Knowing the source from which you are buying products, ensure that your buying habits are not contributing to destruction of habitat elsewhere. Look for the labels such as FSC, Forest Stepford Council, or Rainforest Alliance certified. Biodiversity is more than simply collections of plants and animals on Earth. It is about local ecosystems and promoting healthy conditions for organisms to thrive. Every day, at least some short steps to preserve biodiversity would mean a lot. Happy National Science Day. Yours sincerely, Radhika Kishore Thakur, 7th A.
Hello, I am Mr. Aditya Pal. I am mentor of Abhay International School. I teach physics. As I teach science, I find myself very close to inventions all around the world on a day-to-day basis. As it is one of the most life-changing moments in the history of humankind. Nowadays, we are advancing in every field that can be medicine, education, agriculture, and whatnot. We can be advanced as much, but at the same time, we have to solve some remaining basic problems if we want to call ourselves the rightful citizen of this planet Earth. One of these problems is regarding garbage or clutter. We generate a lot of garbage now as compared to garbage which we used to generate 100 years earlier. And no guess how much and how fast it will going to increase. Today we are going to witness one of the most efficient method named as incretion of garbage, which is now in use in many countries, and if it is not being used now, it is going to be implemented in future. So let's have a look.
Hi, I am Arish Rane from 8th. This is a project about solar energy and its storage. I have made a small model. This sun gives light, which these panels convert it into solar energy, and then it's stored into a gigafactory. Solar energy is generated by solar panels. It is absorbed by photovoltaic cells. These cells further convert it into electricity. Solar power can only generate electricity when sun is present. Reason why we need to store it. Storing solar energy isn't cheap nor easy. Where we need Here is where gigafactories take part. A gigafactory is a large factory which store battery cells which contains all energy. The word giga is a measurement in billions. Elon Musk, CEO of Tesla, says that a gigafactory is a machine that makes machine. And he also said hundreds of gigafactories can power up whole world. There are 3 Tesla-based gigafactories in this world. One is in Nevada Desert in US, other is in Berlin, Germany, and Shanghai, China. Thank you.
Good morning everyone, my name is Nazida Sheikh and I am from Abhay International School. India is a country, most of the land belongs to farmers. But in today's world, as the population is increasing and urbanization leads to land reducing, to overcome the shortage of land, there are different modes of cultivation. One of the most lately developed cultivation mode is vertical farming. Today I am going to say few words on vertical farming, which was invented by Dixon Despomier in 1999. Vertical farming is a concept of growing crops in vertically stacked layers. It often incorporates controlled environment agriculture, which aims to do soilless farming like hydroponic, aquaponic, and aeroponic farming. It utilizes less time, less distance, and saving time to transport food from rural to urban areas. Today, the model which I am having is a vertical farming in which there is a pump. From pump, the water is transported from layers to layers. It irrigates the soil to grow crops properly. The soil is irrigated properly. In combination, there is a natural light and artificial light which have efficient growth so that plants can grow properly. There are different advantages and disadvantages. Advantages are they reduces water level like hydroponic use only 10% of water, and We can grow crops throughout the year. It cuts transportation costs. Disadvantages are there less pollination. We can say that it is expensive. As the population is increasing, we need more space to live, and the modern concept of vertical farming can help to overcome the food shortage.
Hi, myself Rutvik Warikar from grade 8A. Today for science exhibition, my topic is Hyperloop train. As the world of transport is undergoing number of revolution, the transport horizon may change radically as a result of number of developments in electric, self-driving and shared cars. But there is another important revolution in the pipeline, the Hyperloop train. The Hyperloop train is super fast magnetic levitation train that can reach up to 1000 km per hour. It is a brainchild of Elon Musk. Hyperloop systems are intended to carry passengers and cargo at airline speed at a fraction of cost of airline travel. Let's see the history of Hyperloop train. In 2013, Elon Musk, a famed entrepreneur and CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, came up with an idea of vacuum and maglev powered superfast train traveling through a tube. It is called Hyperloop. But Musk was not the only person to suggest air pressure driven transportation. The concept behind Hyperloop originated in late 17th century with the invention of world's first artificial vacuum, which led the design for underground rapid transit system. Let's see the explanation behind the Hyperloop. The science behind the Hyperloop. Elon Musk Hyperloop is a transportation of the future. But how exactly do they work? It operates in a vacuum tube that let it drive through, just like at the driveway and old room. It has four key features that separates it from the vacuum tube and the high speed. The capsules aren't powered by air pressure, but they are powered by electromagnetic motors. It has a top speed of 760 miles per hour that let it travel from Los Angeles to San Francisco in 30 minutes. The tube have vacuum, but they are not completely air free. They have low air pressure. Most things traveling through air tubes will compress the air, forming air cushion that will reduce their speed. But Hyperloop has a compressor fan at the front. The compressor fan can redirect the air back for propulsion, but mostly the air is sent to air bearings. They are ski-like paddles that levitate the capsule above the surface to reduce the friction. The tube is immune to weather and earthquake. Plus, it is self-powered and unobstructed. The tube, the pole that holds the tube, has a small footprint that can sway during an earthquake. The tube is made up of individual tube sections. The motors are powered by solar energy. With all these features, Elon Musk Hyperloop is the fastest, safest, and most convenient travel in the world. Advantages of Hyperloop train. It is pollution free, it is immune to weather, it is faster, it is safer, it is resistant to earthquake, it is pollution free, it is self-powered, and it is totally cost saving. Disadvantages of Hyperloop train. The tube needs to be pressurized every time. For turning the Hyperloop train it requires a large area and it has insufficient movable area for passengers. Few ongoing Hyperloop projects in India. Hyperloop transportation technologies when considering in 2016 with Indian government for proposed route between Chennai and Bangalore with a conceptual travel time of 345 km in 30 minutes. STT also signed an agreement with Andhra Pradesh government to build India's first Hyperloop project connecting Amravati and Vijayawada in just 6 minutes. On 22nd February 2018, Hyperloop 1 also entered an MOU with the government of Maharashtra to build a Hyperloop transportation system between Mumbai to Pune, reducing the travel time from 180 minutes to 20 minutes. Conclusion of my Hyperloop train project. As it has number of advantages, it will be very helpful to transport public as well as good in short period of time and also in lower cost. It is a new concept, so some future work will be required for the development of this concept. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Shawni Pawar from 8C and my exhibit name is 3D model of underground tunnel. Traffic in world is a serious problem. According to the report published by research from INRISK, showed that people lost their 99 hours and $80 billion in 2019 due to congestion. In 2017, Elon Musk set out a lofty goal, that is to solve traffic by building underground tunnels where cars could zoom at speed of 100 miles per hour. So basically cars and public transportation pods are being lowered down with the help of metallic platforms and proceed to the underground tunnels at speed of 124 miles per hour unimpeded by pesky traffic. With the help of these underground tunnels, we could solve the problem of traffic. Also, the tunnels are interconnected with each other and connected to some of the main places of the city. So people could reach to airports and railway stations easily without being disturbed by the traffic. Also, it could save our precious time and also the economy will rise. One such underground tunnel was being built by Elon Musk's own company, Boring Company in Las Vegas in 2017. Thank you.
My name is Parsh Jayant Durafe of grade 8B from Abha International School, and today I am going to show you an experiment about inclusion of garbage. As cities are growing, waste and garbage are also approximately increasing with it. Government is doing their best for decomposing the garbage. According to the Royal Society publishing site, the waste produced in 2017 in urban areas of India is approximately 0.17 million tons per day, equivalent to 62 million tons per year. And this is expected in growing by 5% per year owing to increase in population and changing lifestyles. So here we are in 2022 of population 130 crore. You may imagine the growth of garbage. This will increase every year. Hence, decomposition of garbage is a major issue in front of the government. Some of the traditional methods used by the government to decompose the garbage are: number one, landfillings. Landfills are also called as sanitary landfills, are the most common method of waste disposal because this location houses all types of refuse. They carry a number of risks such as hazardous chemical runoff and odor emissions. Number two, burning. Burning. In burning, the garbage burned which releases chemical and hazardous gases. This adds to air pollution. Number three, composting. This is one of the best methods. It is time taking and the natural process of recycling organic matter such as leaves and food scraps into a valuable fertilizer that can enrich soil and plants, but it need more time and bigger lands to decompose. This method has limitations. Beyond this, there is one of the excellent methods which is used in developed countries called incineration. In this process, garbage of the city is burnt and the useful things are being used like heat, which is produced by burning is converted into electricity and it is useful for our cities, and smoke is filtered out and useful gases are being used. Let me explain you it in more detail with a model. Truck carries the waste of our surroundings and our common dustbins and take them towards the incineration plant. There it is separated as dry waste and wet waste. Then the dry waste is directly put in the furnace. And wet waste is dried and directly put in the furnace. This is a continuous burning process for 24 by 7 and 365 days in a year. The heat produced is converted into produced electricity in thermal power station. This electricity is useful for our homes and appliances. Gases which released while burning, such as carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and many more, are separated and can be used in other processes. Ashes are also decomposed or later utilized to construct tiles, which can be used for flooring, and decomposed tar, which will be the end product from furnace, can be used for making roads. The installation cost of such increation plant is 15 to 18 crore per megawatt hour electric energy. This can be produced energy for the consumption at city, which will give rupees 12 to 4 per kilowatt hour returns. The return of investment can be accepted within 2 years of this plant.
Good morning, everyone. I am Shikil Mindekar. I'm glad to announce the topic for grade 9th and 10th science exhibition, that is life in water. We have seen many researches going on in life in space, life on land, but hardly few times we have paid attention to life in water. I have watched one Hollywood movie where it was shown that the world is towards the end and few species of animals and humans are in submarine. They were living there in the submarine for a few days, few months, and then they face the new world. Students, what I feel is life, if life starts with a seed or one cell, then water is the medium for it to grow. So let's explore water more by experimenting and different presentations. Thank you.
My name is Adi Tambaku from grade 9B, Physical Oceanography Research Equipment. Temperature CTD, conductivity, temperature, depth, measures temperature as well as electric conductivity. Mood buoys have instruments on them to measure air and water temperature, current speed and direction, salinity, wind speed and direction. Satellites. Satellites can measure currents, sea surface height, ocean topography, sea surface temperature, turbidity, chlorophyll. Tools of oceanography. Ocean currents. Drift bottles and dies measure speed and direction of ocean currents. Nansen water collects samples of ocean water at specific depths. Salinometer uses electric current to measure how salty ocean water is. Ocean life sampling. Plankton net. Cone-shaped nets that trap placentoplanktons and zooplankton stored along the surface. Otter trawl. A large underwater net that uses boards and floats to open and collect marine organisms. Fishing dredge. A large metal or canvas bag. It is scraped along the ocean floor to collect seafloor creatures such as oysters, clams, sea cucumbers. It destroys the ocean floor. Underwater equipment. Scuba. Self-contained underwater breathing apparatus. Research vessel. Golmar Challenger. Drilling vessel that collects ocean floor samples used to prove seafloor spreading and plate tectonics. Underwater research vehicles (URVs). Bathysphere, a spherical deep diving chamber in which persons are lowered by a cable to study oceans and deep sea life. ROV, remote operated vehicle. Drones of Seas, a robot that explored the Titanic and helped with the BP oil spills. Remote sensing satellites. CSAT, a series of satellites used to monitor the ocean and atmosphere, can measure sea level, productivity, temperature, CO2, ice, etc. GPS, Global Positioning System, trackers and tracers, tsunami and hurricane alert systems, Institution of Oceanography, WHOI, Woods Hole Oceanography Institution, New England, East Coast of USA, depths and bathymeters, echoes, echo surrounding or sonar used for use of sound to determine depth of seafloor profile, sonar, sound navigation and ranging, keep exploring water.
Everyone, my name is Shlok Vijayaparab, and my topic for science exhibition is life underwater. Facts of ocean. Most of our planet is dark thanks to oceans. The average depth of the most of the oceans is about 12,000 feet, and as light waves can only penetrate into the water till about 100 meters, everything below this point, which makes up most of the earth, is dark. So most of the earth, so this part remains dark all the time. The biggest ocean waves are created underwater where two fluids of different densities mix together, and these waves are called internal waves and can travel for thousands of miles and are most powerful waves on the planet. Ocean has 95% of all life that is present on the earth. The land makes only a small minority of the bio, biomass on the earth, and only 10% of this whole life is explored till now by humans. The Pacific Ocean at its widest extent extends about 20,000 kilometers, which is 5 times the diameter of the moon. With due, thanks to the Apollo program, 12 people have been to the moon, but only 3 people in one mission went to the deepest point on the Earth, the Mariana Trench. The highest waterfall on the Earth is actually in the sea. This waterfall between Greenland and Iceland is formed due to the mixing of hot and cold currents of water, and the cold current moves below the hot current and forms a height difference of about 11,000 miles, 11,000 feet. The largest living structure is the Great Barrier Reef, and it can be seen from space due to its vast area of 133,000 square miles, which can be seen from outer space. There are about 3 million shipwrecks and many other smaller ships sunk into the oceans, and also there are many submerged submerged cities which contain more treasures than all the world's museums combined. We have better maps of the planet Mars, which is 50 million miles away from the Earth than our own oceans because of the depth of these. The point farthest from any landmass is the point Nemo. It is also called the graveyard of satellites because most of the big satellites are dropped here so that they do not cause any damage to land. Keep exploring water.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Prashil Pramod Jadhav, and today my topic for the science exhibition is Sustainable Development Goal number 14, Life Below Water. And I am going to tell you about biomagnification and bioaccumulation and how it affects life forms living in water and also how this phenomenon affects us. So now let us understand this with the help of PPT. Life underwater. As we know that due to human activity, all different kind of waste material and chemicals enter the water bodies and ultimately the ocean. All these waste material are taken up by the organisms through the food they consume. When the organisms in the higher food chain feed on the organisms in the lower food chain, containing this toxin, these toxins get accumulated in the higher organism. And this process is called as biomagnification. Biomagnification is also known as a bioamplification or biological magnification, which is any concentration of toxins such as pesticides in the tissue of the tolerant organisms at successively higher levels in the food chain. So here is an example. See, these are the producers, which are the phytoplanktons, which produce their own food with the help of raw materials and sunlight. So now when they consume the raw materials containing the toxin get accumulated in the body. So now when this phytoplanktons predators, there are zooplanktons, when they eat these phytoplanktons, the amount of toxin gets transferred to this next tropical level. And here, as these zooplanktons are which are bigger in size as compared to the these producers or the phytoplanktons, they consume more phytoplanktons and gets accumulated more toxin in their body. So therefore the toxin in this level is very small as compared to this level. Means at this tropical food chain level, the amount of toxin is greater than at this level. Similarly with the small fish which are greater than zooplanktons, which consume them, and there is a higher accumulation of poison or toxin in this tropical food chain level than this level. Similarly with the large fishes which consume the small fishes, and there is an accumulation of larger level of toxins at this tropical level than this level. And at the end, the fish eating birds which eat these large fishes accumulate more toxin at this tropical food chain level than at this large fish, at this tropical level. So it's very important to know that the level of a toxin at tropical level is indicated by this unit ppm. See here, the phytoplanktons in the water, they have 2 ppm level of toxin in them. The phytoplanktons which feed on this phytoplanktons, so the toxin level increases at this tropic level. So this tropic level become 5 ppm. Now when these zooplanktons are eaten by the fish, the tropic level food poisoning is 200 ppm. So now when this fish is eaten by the bird, the poisoning at this tropical level is 1600 ppm. So now what is bioaccumulation? Biomagnification is very closely related to the bioaccumulation. Bioaccumulation is the accumulation of the gradual gathering of substance transferring from the environment into an organism. The types of substance that accumulate in it are the nutrients, toxins, pesticides, organic and inorganic compounds, and elements such as mercury and other pollutants. We can infer that biomagnification results in an increased transfer of toxins in each level of food chain, and biomagnification takes place as chemicals or toxins get accumulated in an individual organism in its lifetime. So a younger fish will have lower level of chemicals than an older fish, which can result in disease or deformity. In the end, I would like to say that biomagnification and bioaccumulation affects all life forms on this planet, and which in turn affects the human as well. The only way to stop this is if we stop poisoning our oceans with harmful waste material. So to preserve our Mother Earth, we should stop water pollution so it will not affect our Mother Earth as well as our own self also. So thank you very much. That's it. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Good morning. My name is Shravani Arvind Mahi from grade 9, Upper International School. Our topic for science exhibition is algae is an answer for food scarcity. What is algae? They are like living organisms, same as plants. They produce food through process called photosynthesis. They are mostly found in oceans, lakes, rivers, and other water bodies. Many types of algae have been around in 2 billion years. Types of algae. Brown algae, which is also known as kelp, it has about 1,800 species and they are mostly found in cold water. Largest and most complex type of marine algae. They are attached to submerged rocks and woods. Green algae. They are found in forest water attached to submerged rocks or woods. It is a layer of green scum on fresh water. Green algae serves as food and source of oxygen for some aquatic plants. They are essential in source of starch. It is also source of vitamin A, E, C and several vitamin B. Red algae. They are mostly found in warmer climates and in very deep water. There are nearly 7,000 species of red algae with about 5% occurring in fresh water environment. They contain unique proteins and peptides. They also have vitamin K, B, zinc and iron. Can algae be a solution for food scarcity? Then answer is yes. Types of algae used as food. Red algae are mostly used as food. Red algae like nori, king, laber and other algae like erismos, mules, combo are mostly used as food. Cultivation of algae. Algae takes CO2 carbon dioxide from Earth's atmosphere through photosynthesis, but in larger quantity measured to plants as they grow much faster. They are not dependent on agricultural land, fertilization or fresh water. By taking carbon produced by industries like petrochemical manufacturers and power plants, algae can reduce overall CO2 emission. Algae also use nitrogen and phosphorus in wastewater generated by fruit processing, agricultural and similar industries to grow. Products made up of algae. Industrial products, animal feed, plastic, makeup, medicine, fertilizers, sport shoes, and etc. things are made from algae. Keep exploring water. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. My name is Adhiya Shetty from grade 10. Today I am going to do an experiment for science exhibition. My topic is ocean acidification. Ocean acidification is the ongoing decrease in the pH value of Earth's ocean caused by the uptake of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. The main cause of ocean acidification are human activities, namely the burning of fossil fuels. The amount of carbon dioxide absorbed by the oceans also increases. This leads to a series of chemical reactions in the seawater and a negative spillover on the oceans and the living species living below the water. The carbon dioxide dissolves into the seawater and turns into carbonic acid. This impacts the marine life. For the experiment, take two containers, add 100 ml of water in the beetroot indicator and put it into the container. Insert two paper cups. In one of the paper cups, add 1 teaspoon of vinegar and half spoon of baking soda. Cover it with a plastic wrap and then close the lid. Wait for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, you will observe that the beetroot indicator has turned light as compared to the control set. This is because when vinegar and baking soda react together, they release carbon dioxide gas. The carbon dioxide gas released above is absorbed by the beetroot indicator. Thus, we are able to recreate ocean acidification. Thank you.
I am Path Praveen Zamre from grade 10th A. On the occasion of science exhibition, I am here with the topic microplastics.
Microplastics are all around us, and yet many people don't know what they are, how prevalent they are. Microplastics are the major environmental threat despite their tiny size, but they don't have to continue affecting the environment if we all think big and act quickly. What are microplastics? Microplastics, small pieces of plastic less than 5 mm in length that occurs in the environment as a consequence of plastic pollution. Properties of microplastic. Microplastic consists of carbon and hydrogen atoms bound together in polymer chains. Environmental and health impacts. Microplastics are not biodegradable. Microplastics are also a source of air pollution occurring in dust and airborne fibrous particles. The health effect on microplastic enables are unknown. Between 1950 and 2015, some 6,300 million metric tons of microplastic waste were generated. Nonetheless, the potential danger of escalating microplastics pollution, especially pollution from microplastics, remained largely ignored by government and policymakers. Examples of things we which use in our daily life, which contains microplastics in it, tea bags and cosmetics. The tea bags can release harmful particles in your cup, 11.6 billion microplastics and 3.1 billion nanoplastics. Microplastics in your cosmetics. Microplastics have been internationally added to your cosmetic products since 1960s and are now found everywhere. Conclusion: all ecological systems are connected with each other and dependent on each other. Pollution by microplastic is less understood, but before more research is done, we understand it better. It might be already too late to conserve our earth and our ocean. We need to responsibly use plastic and make sure they don't end up in dumping ground and water bodies. Thank you.
Hello all, welcome to Abhay International School's E3, that is Science Exhibition. Experience the Energizer of our young Abhayans. We welcome you all for this beautiful moment where we have taken our theme Sustainable Development of Goals. UN started this theme in 2015 with the aim to make a world a better place, a sustainable place for all the people. And the target is to achieve by 2030. Our international school is helping in facing the goal and target to be finished. So the experiments which my Abhayans has done in science exhibition are based on hunger, life on land, life on ocean, sustainability, communication, and how to live a healthy life. So we believe that we should contribute to the society. So through the project where the student has done hands-on activity, they have prepared the practicals by themselves with the help of parent, with the help of mentors, with the help of coordinators. We are very happy to present you with our E3, the name which is given by Abhay International School for this year.